The go live button, which I just did. So now we are live.
Oh shit. So welcome guys. Without further ado, let us start. Flow. Let's
Do you know
start
that
again.
there are
Cancel.
literally people who have a problem with other YouTubers that say without further ado? It's like almost every YouTuber will most definitely say it as part of
Everybody's keyboard has delete button. That one means maybe you remove your own, change the name.
I know, they just like, without further ado, let's get this show started. Without further ado, and you just said it.
But for Sudo, you don't call rhyme because my name. Like so the thing doesn't gel enter.
Without
what the fuck are you saying?
I just they talk the one way speaking for Bele. No, don't.
Man. So, guys, Leslie's trying to finish his game. I don't understand. He was first on the call and now he's on the game.
That I'm about to be made. So I will toss this for good measure.
This week's episode of R-rated. So, rated R. Yes. So, we started late today because of a couple of other things.
Guy.
Leslie, let them kill you and let us face this thing.
No. That's not a life and death.
How long do you play the Battle Royale for?
Ideally 10 minutes usually.
10 minutes.
Ideally.
Wow. I think person that they run the eye, they go.
No, good luck with that, to be honest.
Madam.
Shit. Someone's about to make me. I have to find a better hiding spot, to be honest. I don't know where this person came from.
Okay, so while Becky is trying not to be made, yeah, whatever that means.
No, really, like the general idea being made is like someone finding you that you're probably easy target and willingly deciding to kill you off so that the game can end faster. I think my battery is about to. Okay, no, I still have some 9%, so I'm good.
Oh shit! If that was on Android now, I've said okay, that will die soon, but it's on iOS, so not going to die soon.
You block like 9% and 2 years later.
I'm telling you.
The entire phone will run from 100 to 10% in 2 hours. But you see that 9%? 3 years. Okay, let me not enter this place because it does not look like a place where that is easily defensible.
Oh wow! So today we'll be talking about a couple of different things that let us know. You're talking about what?
Mental health.
Mad. Not that you're entering me that I'm taking this life hard because I don't used to play game.
Yes, like I just said, you're like, why would you not play game?
I used to play, but I stopped because I found out that I spent less and less time playing it daily.
Your reason for stopping was it generally like?
My reason for stopping was because I had more things to do and less time to dedicate to game. And the time I discovered, and after a while, I just deleted all the files. Like I used to have like almost 200 gigs. I used to have like 6 or 7 games. I can't remember. That was like last year, and I stopped playing them slowly. So there was a time I used to play like every day, like play different. I usually like first shooter games, so Call of Duty. Is it Battlefield? First shooter games though, and I play sometimes. I play football with my friends sometimes because I don't like football like real life, so I still don't like it. I still don't like it I prefer first shooters and fights, tournaments and stuff like that. Apart from anything I know football.
Just fight. So when it comes to like combat games, I'm more like a casual player. I'm not really like tournament ready or tournament trade. I just play it just so to relieve my stress and to vent my frustration at some certain.
I'm coming. Let me pick a phone call.
All right, at some certain people. So that's actually why I play fighting games. And violence is cool too. Some weird ass reason. Where? Okay. That's a very high place. I wish I could even show you guys what I'm playing to. Alright, so no, now don't do that. I should have just trimmed it down, to be honest. Let's just see goddamn necklace.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back. So I used to play games like the tournament one, like Mortal Kombat and all those ones. Those ones are just once in a while when there's somebody to play with.
Mm-hmm.
But the other ones, maybe stuff so like I really like love the mission oriented kind of games, like first shooter
Oh,
games.
those are usually
Yeah, yeah. Call of Duty. That I remember when we used to play Call of Duty when I was in school, like Modern Warfare 2. Guy, the first day I played that thing, like 6 8 hours of intense play. Guy, I finished the whole thing. And now started moving up to Ghosts, Call of Duty Ghost,
yeah.
Advanced Warfare. Guy, it was mad. Ghost was actually, I think Ghost was actually somehow the beginning of all the high tech kind of scenes in Call of Duty. Then Modern Warfare 3 too is mad, but I've never played it too. But the scenes I've seen is crazy.
Oh no, no, no. I played most of them. I stopped at I think I actually stopped at Modern Warfare because I never got to play Infinity. Infinity was crap. Yeah. I played I
I
played
played
back
Ghost.
I played Battlefront for a bit, but that was it basically. I never really got into. I think beyond Modern Warfare 3, I didn't touch any other Call of Duty franchise.
I played Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2. Yeah, I played that one, but I didn't play 3. I think 3 came out a few years back, but I've not played it. But so, like last year, I used to play game like once in a while, like every day, like 2 hours, 1 hour. Then carries, since I like
Yeah.
carries, it's actually really nice. Then as more and more things start happening, I say having less and less time to play games.
Yeah.
So now it was now more like more shit was happening, game was going down, more shit was going up, game was going down. And after a while, I just want to play game. I'm like, why should I play game? Let me just watch one episode of our series, Joe. Let me just start a new series, or let me just continue this series. Then before I knew it, I started watching more things and working. So like I can, if I'm working on two screens, either the film is on the background screen, on the second screen, I'm just working on my on my main screen, then working and just put my idea once in a while. And if I see one action that I missed, I just go back, then come back and continue my work, of course.
One's about to
But
make me good.
but so you see, that's actually how I stopped playing game. Then after a while, I just lost interest because it's been so long I played. And as more time passed, I just deleted all the files because what am I using them for? Even if there was this free space on my hard drive, I was like, why am I keeping them? I'm not using them. I'm not using them for anything. So I deleted them. And that is how I stopped playing games. Then next time if I go to some of my friends' offices where they have PS4s, PS4, maybe if I'll just play Mortal Kombat or what's the name of this other one? Injustice, yeah. Injustice. Apart from that, I don't think I'll carry my laptop and go and play game. Like I don't even have any games again. So just to that. So last, if I want to relax myself, I watch films,
There's
movies. You say?
there's someone around this area. Oh god, I'm going to be made. I'm going to
That's
be made
even in
very.
the game. I thought you were talking to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna die anyway. Why? I can't get on it.
But mental health. Just hearing me.
Wait, I heard who's online? Okay, I could have sworn I thought someone else was online. Okay, so this wasn't a bad game. Let me just don't worry, I'm not starting a new game.
Start now. So I
Oh,
think
come
a
on.
couple of days back, Dead Zena posted something about what's the name?
Who?
Something on back pain. Some images on back was on sitting posture.
Skin posters.
Yeah.
Who did that? Who posted that?
Dear designer.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we're talking about how this is what is causing it. And like
You all don't know. You're like clearly unaware.
I'm telling you. So like a couple of days back, so I started doing stretches, which I've not done like recently again. I just did it for like one day and I
Yeah.
stopped. But now my back is not paining me again, so I've stopped. And I've actually tried to maintain good sitting posture and stand up
Mm-hmm.
frequently. But I started
Mm-hmm.
doing some stretches to for the back, for my back, just so that things are fine. But I actually only do that when it's actually paining me. If it's not paining me, sorry to say, I'm back to my front of my laptop. Then there's also something that people talk about that I don't really fancy. The part of walk, 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 walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like no offense, so like no matter the amount of work I've been freelancing since, and trust me, I think that is a scam. I think I want office job right now. There are so many times I'll tell my friend that now I'm on break, like I'm on my own leave. There's no job that will come. I'll collect farm. Like as soon as I'm saying that, somebody's
Hunger will
just
not.
saying, somebody's just
Hunger.
you know one thing with me. I'm in my father's house, so my father is providing me food, so I don't even have anything to worry about food. So I can decide to even just sit down, and just say them just rest for a while. But guy,
Mhm.
that is the time when I've now decided to rest. That's something when I say, let me even call that boy. He will walk. Hello, see man, I found to this thing. How much now? I'm gonna give 180. 180. I'm gonna make him 200. That is me that want to be on leave. Oh. That's going on break.
My brother, you need the money.
I'm telling you. By the time you now hear the money, you're like, oh man, dude. Yeah, it's just 4 days now, 5 days. Pata, you do 1 week. Pata, you do 1 week, you finish everything. But guy, the life of the
Is
teacher.
it
Oh Lord. I said, guy, I want office job back. I want to start applying back for full time roles, please. Me shame more. Let me rest
no,
assured that every month
no,
I am collecting this
no,
amount of money.
no,
And if I now want,
no,
I
no,
can now
no.
collect this outside.
Do that. You must stay with the hustle.
Did you just leave me and say, did you just leave me with stay with the hustle? Girl, you left me. I don't even know that this shit is still life. Oh, damn it. Oh, yes, you're back.
Huh?
So, as you say, stay with the hustle, you left. The irony
You
of
must
life.
stay with man. Stay with the hustle. Hustle the grind, the grind. You must always be grinding Monday to Sunday. Grind all the time.
Kilo attack, grinding to what's up.
I want guys, all those, all those aspire to perspire people. Look at them now. So the fantastic thing about all of this is that, like, okay, so I mean, you should know this guy, Gary Van Chuck, what the hell
Yeah,
his name is.
all that. Don't bother.
Yeah, so I mean, back then, like years ago, the guy was a proponent of hustle, grind, always working. You must always see me working, making money, yada yada yada, all those kind of things. Almost, you get where even reach for maybe see he started telling his own people that man, you have to go and be with your family. Like you go and chill with your family. This work is nice, but man, You gotta go and turn up small, go and wind down. You will die. And nobody will miss you. You get and
See, I was telling my friend that same thing. That so I've been saving for a new laptop. And I just go buy the new laptop. And some like I just have a couple of my friends say, "Oh, see me on Blue, see me on Sins with this, see Jacuzzi this." But what the fuck I've been saving for this thing and denying myself all the shoes I want to buy, the shirts that I've been eyeing since. And now I've been thinking that what if after all my savings, and when I'm just about to buy it, I just die? Like, what if? Somewhere that from nowhere that I put as my next of kin as my that happens to my to be my junior, but I would just say, my brother have been get money. First thing go just go buy na shoe. Shoe you even don't feel buy in your life. Like it just keeps popping up in my head. Like no offense. It's something that you can't buy. Say, this life is a scam. It's a scam.
why are you complaining? Bro? Why are you actually complaining? Like you shouldn't even be complaining. You stay in Abuja. Mm.
Guy, I wanted to pack to Lagos last
YouTube
year.
channel died.
I wanted to pack to Lagos last year, but I'm just staying there for some few days.
You want to what gonna stop you?
Guy, I stayed there so for some few days. I don't think I go survive, man. Guy, I swear to God, they go hospitalize me. Guy, I said the first time I came, I was just staying my friend's place. So the place I was just going was just within VI. Guy, the next time I came to
Mm-hmm.
Lagos and I stayed with my friend at where is that safe? Where is he even staying? What the fuck is it? Near Ejigbo, I've forgotten the place. Oh, guy, we now
You
we now had to be entering buses, fam. I was like, people are entering these buses. Buses they say if now Abuja, I said those buses no feel walk on the road. And I was inside the bus, I was afraid the bus will scatter. And
it's a
worst part,
miracle.
the worst part,
It's just
the
these
guard
buses.
at Obalende, I was now taking a bus there from there to Ibadan. And guy, I saw guys and girls, they were fully fresh dressed,
And they were
entering,
hustling.
navigating Potopoto on the road to enter yellow bus that was almost falling on the ground. I was shocked. That guy, how does this happen? Say, guy, I really love Lagos. I really love Lagos because of the money that is in Lagos State.
But beyond that,
But beyond that, more fun. Wanna kill yourself. Yeah, I came back to Abuja. Yeah, the only time I've gone to Lagos, I've already entered yellow bus once. Many times I'm a 35, 25, 27. And lucky for me, all the times I've entered taxify, they don't used to be traffic. It's usually during weekends. During the
yeah,
weekdays, I'm inside the house.
your money go finish. Now you go give yourself grace. Say,
I say, in which
now you go
one
give
time
yourself.
I had this promo, 35 promo, 900 naira on 5 rides. I can't share the ride instead of entering taxify throughout. I can't share the ride from one place to Oworo Shoki. The guy charged me 900. I pay. And the guy won't stop. I said, I want to carry another ride where you go with.
Hey,
So
Nigerian
and I was ordering
people,
the ride. The guy was there, was picking it. So he carried me again to after
Nigerian
Terminal
behavior.
Bridge. Guy, really? Guy, I could not afford to enter your bus. And I could not afford to pay the full fee. It was like 5, 6. I was like, what the hell? Five,
You
six,
broke it into like God knows how many trips,
guy,
and
three.
yeah, you are wicked. You are
Please.
very
People,
wicked.
people spend so much money on transportation in that Lagos. It's unbelievable. Lagos was the first place I gave an Okada man 2005.
Uh,
Max.ng. Guy carried me from Comta Village to Lekki Phase 1. I think Lekki
ah,
Country Homes or something.
you water, you water.
Yeah, everybody's saying it's worth it, but he's an Okada man. In my area, I give
And then,
Okada man 50 naira,
like,
100 naira.
I had God knows how many Okada accidents I've had in Lagos. The last one I remember
That
was
thing go blood you.
and I was shaking for days to come. And I'll tell you the funny part about everything. So normally when I close from work, I take a bike from work to Ikati. Then from Ikati, I take another bike straight from Ikati to Aja. No, not to Aja, to Agunji, which is where I used to stay. So on this fateful day, the guy that normally takes me, that one just said, okay, that he's busy right now. So he called another guy to come.
You had the bike guy.
I had a bike guy that once he just sees me, he does what he's doing and he comes to come and pick me up and say, okay, oh yeah. And I'll just give him 1K. The guy will drop me in front of my house. I'll give him 1K. All right. So he now assigned me to someone else. That one just I could tell that this one, I don't know whether it was high or it was inexperienced. I don't know whether it was like, a bad combination of the two. So he was just beating traffic and then breaking traffic laws and then going against traffic in Lekki. See, it takes the grace of God and it takes a very strong mind to do that. And those Okada men, they have mind. Going against traffic, or anything can go wrong. You would think that everybody is saying no. Someone can decide to be mad. You get, and someone decided to be mad. In this case, it was my Okada man. He had already beat the traffic up onto ShopRite, and that Jack on this side, up onto ShopRite. Then it was now time for him to cross, and he wanted to beat the red light. Wanted to beat the red light. So he goes into the road, he was still showing red. Then a car from the other side just came and just swept both of us. Boom! I hit body on the ground. I got up, I cleaned up myself, I looked around. As in, I just got to clean up myself, looked around, made sure that okay, I use square in the middle of the road. So that was my first thought. Like, if you're in the middle of the road, you're fucked. You have to get away from this nonsense, And then my corner man just he lands on the floor, gets up, jumps on the bike, and gets the fuck out. He just builds. He doesn't even want to hear. I'm telling you, the guy just builds one touch.
I would have first stood up first and slapped him first. I've always that thing on my bucket list. That if I venture accident on Okada, I will beat the bike man. Like, legit on my bucket list. I've been thinking about that thing for years now. Like, if I venture, if any Okada man,
you can't quite. So the maddest part was this. As soon as I got to clean myself, I saw that the Okada man had gone. I just crossed to the other side of the road. I picked the bike and I just continued my journey. 8,000 naira trip. I
end up paying how much?
100 naira.
I'm gonna leave the money alone. You shall fall down.
No, you don't understand. I said 8,000 naira trip. I ended up paying 100 naira, and it was to my benefits apparently. The following day, I took up again. You see that? You see that in this Lagos.
Life continue, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you see that in this Lagos, you can't progress on you have a fucking death wish.
Guy, my uncle came to Abuja one time from Lagos. He had an interview at the embassy. He woke up around past 4. Guy, he was just making noise in the whole house. My dad was like, who is that? Who is that? He came out to see my uncle. My uncle was like, that's why he wants to take his base. My father was like, for what? It's just past 4 now. He wanted to take his
He brought it with
and
me.
I was like, guy, that is still nice. Everybody's sleeping. Everywhere is dark.
I am fucking ship captain. I am waking up early before everybody. Why?
You train us and signs. Okay.
Oh, good. Wait, give us hand signs.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was not. I don't know. Maybe he was not hearing us or something. What is this one doing? Let's see. So, my uncle, he took his bait. He dressed up and he was about leaving the house around. I think after several persuasion, he left the house around past 5. Guy. He went to the bus stop. He said he did not see a car. till past 6. I don't like stress. Like nobody fucking likes stress in Abuja here. Like he didn't see a taxi till some, I think, few minutes to 6 or past 6. One of them. And he said when he got there, he said he got to the embassy. His interview was for 9 o'clock, and he got to the embassy around like past 7. And guy, he said he waited outside the gate till it was time. Why is everybody hooked? Us? Why is everything stopped? Crazy. Okay, so it is not my network, it is their
No,
network.
so what's it called? My connection went off. Apparently.
Oh,
No, actually, never took that. Like, I was very serious like to program. So back on topic here, mental health and mental health issues.
yeah.
What some people go through, especially even in our industry, creative, in tech, you know, it's it's insane.
Gift Alpha.
It's fucking insane. And um, so the reason why I even wanted us to talk about mental health was I lost a colleague a few days ago, and um, I don't
Corona.
want no not corona, not corona. I don't want to go into the circumstances of his death, or I just wanted to talk about what people or what creatives go through on a day to day, the kind of pressures that we subject ourselves to, the expectations, the disruptors, things that would put pressure on your life, family pressure, societal pressure, job pressure, like a variety of things, and how best can we cope? Because I think the best we can probably do for ourselves is cope. You can't
Yeah.
say you want to stop. You can't say you want to stop pressure. You can't say you want to. You can't say you want to. Oh, limit. You have to work. You know? In order for you to have head, you have to confront all of these things. You have to confront the chaos of life, basically. So I just wanted us to just talk about not as in, I don't think we have anything that I don't think there's any pressing need for us to talk about anything design related. Other than the fact that Framer Forward is out and I still don't know.
I saw the framer for X deal. I opened the article. I was like, fam, okay, this is not for me. Bye bye. Let's hope the next thing that come out. I ain't doing that shit, man. Anybody else do it should be fine. It's still fine. Like most of the projects I've even made in currently self, they have I'm done as designing it, I'm done as coding it. So now me they do so they don't even need to prototype anything. I mean the idea is in my head.
Well, okay, so what if you actually have to collaborate with other developers?
I don't need Figma for that.
There's Figma. There was a time when I first joined TPAT, I had um, I don't really,
When did you join Team Apt?
I think August will make it my third year in TPAT,
Wow.
which is the longest I've ever been in a company, to be honest.
That I said 3 years. Wow.
Once you do your broom, you don't jump, I beg, no time for new random. And it's not necessarily for lack of trying. There have been times whereby I want to jump, but you look around and you're like, okay, first of all, most companies do not want to match your salary, or they don't even want to give you what you're asking for, much less even match your salary. Number one. But two, the
Why go lower?
the share you get, why go lower? It makes no sense. Number two, when you now look at it, I don't want to go to a company and then be doing the same thing I was doing, what I've been doing so far. I want something
You could
which
have just stayed there with your family and everybody that you've gotten used to.
you get. As in, so imagine I'm doing UI UX, fintech UI UX, month, and then I go to pay later, and I'm doing fintech, UI UX again. I'm like, is it not?
You stay with the people that understands you already.
Okay, yeah. You just probably wondering, like, does it not? At what point does it bloody end? I'm tired of doing fintech.
Guy, I was talking with Tunji,
Shit.
Tunji on this design stuff. Like, guy,
Wait. Simon. Someone just popped by someone just popped by our stream, and I have to ring the bell for him. Everyone say OG.
Ernest, welcome to Rated Hour.
Most of you don't know Ernest, eh? Welcome to Rated Hour. Well, a lot of people don't really know Ernest. Ernest back then, and we're talking about years ago, before most of you ever considered design careers. But Ernest back then was one of those people who could write front end HTML that W3 school deemed spotless and flawless. He was that good. She understand. When you're like writing code now, like that is W3 school. Yeah. They rate your code based on syntax and standards and all that. Ernest wrote his, and his own was always 100%.
On a freeway.
She get. And not only was it always Ernest is one of those guys that you don't ever, not that you don't, you can't ever complain about, because you will give Ernest a design and he will cough it back at you, pixel for pixel. Not a single pixel is out of place. You understand? You will not hear that this is not possible. Ernest will make it happen. He's one of those guys.
I'm OG before IG.
So Ernest, thank you so very much for coming by. Really appreciate it. So that's what I would say. When I get joined Team Amped, we're talking about salaries, right? And we're talking about salaries and where to go. So the reason why I've never left, I couldn't find a good place. I've basically done all there is to do. I'm looking for a better industry, and Nigeria isn't exactly
exciting industry.
Doesn't really have like exciting industry, because there's some places, there's like take edutech for example. Now it's supposed to be exciting, but it's in Nigeria it's not, and it's probably even still nascent. Same thing.
Still coming up.
It's still coming.
Like I said, nothing. Like it's not even there yet.
You get so take health tech for example now.
Hey, Gift, what's up?
Hi.
Health tech is one of those really fantastic fields that health tech is one of those really fantastic fields that there is a lot to do. There's a lot of user experience that one can actually swim in. Work better. Yeah, but it's still nonsense.
These are shitty economic education standards and experiences. Like, who cares about your experience in education in Nigeria? Oh, I'll pay your school fees and get you
You get so when I just considered all of those and then said that if the only way to make sense for me is if I'm picking up a remote job from the abroad. Not really would make sense for me. Or at least a job that you understand, job that will give you, if you are collecting like $5K a month like this, you just be
not gonna tell you never be doing the work again. You just share the work among interns.
If you're having like 1 or 2 interns that you'll be giving like $1K every month, like $500 or $1K every month. Like, take this
1K for intern. Oh my God, go worship you.
See, if you tell that intern to swim to the bottom of the sea, he will swim. I'm going to fetch you.
I'm going to tell you about my guy on one project. He gave a cost of like, I think 2 point something. And the guy was not like, the guy was not asking that, I showed it like in the government office. The guy was telling me that I showed this 2.5 something to cover it. My friend was like, yes, now to cover it. No, I know. The guy was like, "Ah, I was thinking this will be like almost 12 point something. Like my friend was like,
Mad, bro.
I told my friend say even at 2 point something safe. If we even just set up the structure of the whole project, the heavy lifting, and give one IT student like 150K or 200K, or one new junior developer like 200K safe, like she finish up the whole tax and we just clean up after everything. And the guy will worship you forever.
I'm telling you.
I remember somebody, I can remember when I first did my first website, 80K when I was in 300 level. Guy, I got my first Android phone. Show wine. Let somebody have given me 200K that time to do the same thing. And that time I wrote PHP, I did my SQL, I wrote HTML and CSS.
Madu.
I for 80K. That's one get it's the person that said, oh no, we'll make it 200. Guy, I paid the thing I did.
Mudia is online. We are waiting for you, Mudia. So,
But it's not
okay, so back to what I was even saying in regard to when I was going through some weird ass shit, you know. I was going through some very, very weird ass shit that time. And then the pressures of joining Team Apps, there was a lot of expectation, there was mounting pressure, you understand. And I needed to up my game, you know, like you got me thinking that your game was up and then there is
where were
new.
you joining team up from? Like where were you
Eh?
before team?
Oh
Where were
yeah,
you
I
before team?
was at Interswitch.
Okay.
I was at
So let's
Interswitch.
interswitch to team up.
Yes. And the story behind that is just as fantastic. Do you want to hear about
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, so
I've always been wanting that story, Sha. Like
I
really
joined
cool of talking
I
about it.
joined Interswitch as I was supposed to join as a full staff. So you understand, but I was later demoted to contract. Hey, Leke, what's up, man? I was later demoted to contract because how do I say? I have not served. I've not done NYSC till this day.
And not as if you even want to do it. So
With child of God, there is zero intention whatsoever to do
don't
it.
worry. If by the time you want one for office, one guy go help you forge certificates. ISI they catch you, you tell them say so.
Our ancestors have been doing it. Don't come and stress me, please. You get it. All right.
You don't quote me after what I just said.
Online, this is great stuff. So that's what I was saying now. So they demoted me from full staff to contract, and then here's not the people. They were now working, you know, they were now working my ass like a full staff.
I want this shit.
They were not working my ass like a full staff. So imagine doing all the work of full staff as contract, but not getting any full staff, you know, privileges. When they were paying their vet fever, we got nothing. And that was when I knew that, man, there's no hope for me in this country, in this company. There's absolutely no hope. Like Vetiva is like, you know, those guys that have vested shares at Interswitch and you know, the time that the shares have vested and shit like that now. And there were just like two of us. There were just two designers in the company at that time. We were managing like over 70 products at the same time. So you get.
Mad.
So
Product design.
and both of us were contract. So you would expect that okay, based on the relationship that we actually have with these people now, it will not hurt to just say, oh, see, well, like Leslie, Francis, uh, you know that you're not full staff. Just take this 500, use it to romance your body small. Sure, you understand.
And it's not why.
Sure, you get. People were cashing out in millions. You get. People were cashing out.
So you guys are the only two. There are only two UI UX develop designers then.
Yes. Then,
Man. And you
unlike
still
right,
had almost the same products.
sure you get. And right now they have like an army of UI UX people. I think they have like close to like 15, almost 20 now. I'll actually next time. Then I went to go and contest. I went to go and contest everything. I demanded that look, you guys put me on full. Said the only way they put me on full is if I actually go and serve. And I told them that okay, you know what, I'm going. I'm not doing it again.
What's their business?
No, so no, it's not a matter of a business thing. So it's more for auditory purposes. They are basically a bank. She understand. And when the auditors come, they will probably want to like do background checks on everybody and every staff, and it will be weird if a full staff at the company has not served. It's kind of like a requirement.
Okay, then leave me on contract and give me full stack salary.
I mean, you kind
I
of
mean,
Who
no.
cares about the title? Who cares about the title? Keep your
but
title.
so but so when we were now at the negotiating stage of I'm just basically giving like a run through. It's not
Yeah.
like blow by blow. So when we're at the point of negotiating salaries and all that now, I give them a figure and they told me that in order for them to pay me this figure, they have to promote me twice. And wow, fantastic. You
No,
know.
no, no way for
So
you with that.
so they came to me with an adjusted salary and everything. I just stayed there for like 2 more months before I announced to call it quits that I can't anymore. And then it was now at that period that there was an opening at Team Out. The designer there was about to leave. So that one just you all called me like Alaya Alpha, just come. I went to Team Out. Went to go and meet Tosin. Tosin was like Alaya Alpha. Say yes, I did. What do you want? So he gave me the it wasn't really a what do you want kind of discussion, but he gave me the Team Out pitch, and I came to Team Out for two reasons. One, I liked the pitch. It was a small company looking to do great things, and most importantly, it was a small company where my efforts would matter and would be visible and would be respected. I will not be hidden via, behind various layers of,
And
CM,
they treat you like trash.
this, and at the end of the day, when they are, when people will now be taking credit for your good work and you are getting nothing,
And you're not
Yeah.
even getting the money saved. Apart from who cares? You're not getting money, you're not getting credit, nothing.
you get. So that was how I ended up at Team Up. So the first thing, if you come to Team Up, I think the first thing they will even tell you is like, financial happiness. We are all about creating financial happiness and all that. So I
And
was,
I'm
I
sure
was,
you're happy now.
I will not lie. I am not sad.
It's not sad, Sha, but I think you should not do that. Nobody is sad. Like, I'm
Eh,
not sad.
See you get. See you get. So, there was a lot of expectation. There was a lot of God Almighty, and I
Yeah,
started
media says you should go and serve. You go and serve your country.
say, "Child of God." I don't see the value of serving. I feel that the entire program should be scrapped because it's pointless. It's no longer relevant. It's just a it's just a cash grab by several actors in the government.
I think for me, the overall results of that NYC was supposed to achieve have continued to be degraded or have continued to lose. Is losing value day by day or year
It's
out.
no longer relevant. That's the truth. NYC is no longer a relevant program.
Relevant, but its value or result that the value is supposed to produce has washed. Like they have not sought to make sure that it stays achieving the result that it was created to do. And they just kept on running like that and cashing the money out.
You get so that's that about that.
Actually,
Anyway,
that's something about
another reason why I didn't even serve was because I
you were
didn't
making.
want. No, not even that I was making money. Said there was a good chance they were going to post me to the north, and I didn't even want to test for touch. And there was like very very serious insecurities. Very serious security situation back then in the north. Boko Haram
Okay, was that?
we are talking about that 2011, 2012. Boko Haram had just, at that time their
What
bodies
time they are? Did you just today?
still shey you get, and they were killing coppers up and down. They were killing students, they were killing coppers. I'm like,
So that
man,
one become punch headline.
shey you get. I do not want to. I don't want. I'm not interested in becoming a star. I
A
don't want.
couple with Afri was just killed in Bayelsa in Zamfara State because he refused to cut his beard.
I didn't do there. That was not what I wanted myself. So I was like, fuck it. I'm not doing this nonsense with you people. Anyways, I started having panic attacks, and I wasn't sleeping, and I wasn't, and it was going to show. It was going to show in the work I was doing. You understand? It was going to show. It became a very serious problem. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't function normally. There were even times where I was having blackouts. Like I would be awake, I would be alive, but I would probably miraculously forget like an hour of my life. Like, I would just forget like an hour of what I just did.
I thought those things were in movies, though.
No, fam, it happens. I would just forget like an hour of what I did. And it was fucking crazy. So I tried to seek help. And this is the maddest part here. If you are in those kind of situations and you try to seek help, help is fucking expensive. You get
Yeah.
like okay, so you say you want to go for therapy and they're charging you like some God knows how much per hour. Either like some 15 to 20 or 25K per hour, and you're like,
I want to therapy for
you look
Nigeria.
at your pocket and you look at your pocket and you're like, yeah, well, maybe it's not that really it's not really that serious a problem.
Because the reason that the problem is actually a problem. Today I'm just thinking, and I cannot remember what happened. I'll be writing it down on paper.
It's not that serious a problem, you know. I mean, it's just not sleeping. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. and and most of the other people who you ought to even turn to for support or for understanding, who would even behave or stand in as for therapy for the purpose of therapy, it's I they just more often than not they probably start out with good intentions, but they make the situation worse. You know, like there are some parents that generally don't even. There are some parents that don't sufficiently understand their children enough to know what is really wrong with them. You know, that some of them can be excused because these people have to work to make ends meet to make sure that they feed, so they might not necessarily be physically present to really take care and to monitor their children. But a good number of them generally don't even care anymore. They just, I bring food to the table, you eat, you go to school, you pass exam, you are 18, I kick you out of the house, go and sort your life. That's how it is for most of these cats. So in my case, thankfully, I have a very supportive mother. Well, a lot of people don't even have that. And then those that are unable to turn to their parents, they probably turn to religious leaders, maybe like clerics and pastors, and those ones are the downright worst. I don't want when I'm telling you my problems, you're quoting Bible verses to me. I don't want that. I want you, first of all, to listen. And I want you, first of all, to empathize. Don't.
I heard that.
I was waiting for you to say it.
I don't want you to tell me the word of God says, fuck you and that Bible you are holding. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because my chest is heavy and my mind is immense, my life is chaos, and I need for you to listen and tell me that look, it's hard, yes, but it's going to be okay. I don't want you to tell me that. I don't want you to tell me what Jesus said. He said that shit like 3,000 years ago, and some guy recorded it in the good book, and I can always flip through and check it out. Don't tell me that. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you believe. I want a human response. I don't want a doctored response. And that's why I generally don't like pastors. But that's personal bias. Is Moody online?
Woody, he said it's coming and he wants to finish, he wants to round up on something.
Okay.
So I think for the part of like there was a time when I was serving in 20 I served in 2018 in Bauchi, and What was on my mind was crazy that time. I just had lots of thought of guy. What if? I just had plenty of what ifs on my mind. What if this doesn't happen? What if this happens? What will happen to me? And that time, what was I doing? That time I was basically still just doing posters on Photoshop, 5K here, 7.5 here, and that was basically all I was doing. Yeah, then I was doing an SMS thing like that. But
Mm.
yeah, actually not doing so much. I was not. I had so many, and that time I think it was at the middle of my service, and I started thinking about, okay, guy, how far on my life when they come on? Like if you finish service like this, kilo marshal. And I spoke and I reached out to Manny. Yeah, what's their name? I don't know. I've forgotten the full meaning. Manny, Sha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I reached out to them, and they paired me with a professional. Yeah, paired me one of their professionals, and we had like series of long WhatsApp calls. And it's not, the truth is, it's not as if most times you can't actually talk about these things with people you know. It's just sometimes the sense is what they don't have, and they see finish is what is in their head.
You
Yeah, so and like I think we spoke for like 3 days. I can't remember if I ever had about it now, so, but she was actually a banker full time. Like she was a full time banker. Then she was working that on the side and volunteering with money because she was not using much of her degree because in Nigeria you did you study
you
something you get that thing. Shaka you make money, sha. So she was a banker full time, so you really had time to talk at night, and she was really really helpful. It just most times you just need somebody I'll just shut the fuck up and listen and not just see you finish. That's why sometimes people just really prefer to talk to strangers as opposed to people they know because people you know are foolish. No offense. Sometimes that see finish attitude go just overcloud everything wey they go tell you.
Mhm.
And she was actually really helpful. Like that time wasn't I was finishing. I think that time I was about 2018. I think I was 2021. That was like 2 years ago. Yeah, 21.
Ah,
And
wait. You are 23.
yes, October by October.
Mad.
I mean,
Wait, Gift, how old are you? Gift, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Hey!
I didn't see.
So at any given time, I'm the oldest person on this stream.
Show why me. You don't see your beard.
Yeah. I mean,
I am a family man now.
Oh my god! Jesus. Ah, man, crazy. Okay, continue.
Yeah,
Continue.
and truly, like I used to have people tell me, "Oh, you're so young, this, you're so young, this," but I don't want to die for poverty. Like, no, you see, I have time ahead of you, but if you don't fucking do anything now, you will die of poverty later. Like, everyone just saying, "Oh, you're young," but if you don't start doing it now, you will die of poverty later. Like, so which one?
You ever notice how fantastic it is that the people who keep telling you to slow down are the people not slowing down?
You know, so they don't make mistake for their past. So now they old, they can't do everything. And I know they're telling you that yeah, when you're that age, you should not do it. I'm like,
Yeah, mad. They are all mad.
so money was really, really helpful that time. The person appeared to me, I can't even remember her name because from about 2 years, but Bauchi was a lot sharp. And I was
Yeah.
actually thinking about Bauchi, I was actually also I just had plenty of things in my mind of what the future will hold because like I said, that time I was still designing, I was not even doing product or UI designs. I was just basically just doing posters, event stuffs on event posters, flyers on Photoshop, just
Mm.
making 5K year, 5K year, 5 year, 10K year, and doing SMS, bulk SMS, which was crazy, Sha. That, hey, Daddy Mudia.
she,
The second daddy. Yeah, go wear your glasses. Go wear your glasses.
Oh, I'm not wearing my glasses. Why is that everybody says I look good without my glasses?
Guy, please wear the glasses.
It's in a pain inside of my ears. I basically wear throughout the night.
Guy, as in even the glasses I have, like because I usually don't wear my own so much. Like when I wear it now, it pains this part of my body, this part.
Same,
Pains.
man.
So I do. So I
So
stopped wearing.
and because I wear headsets a lot, it's just like it's compressing it. It's just a shit
Oh,
storm.
I'm never
How
like
far?
after I put it on. My day, man. How you do?
Leslie,
Alaye,
how far?
Madil.
So I see the topic is about mental health, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me the 411 summary.
We're just sharing stories, man.
Oh, basically about is it in relation to work or life in general?
Work, life,
Life, work.
everything.
These points have been around.
It's not that network is
20.
angry. Okay, sorry. I think it's my network.
It's not my network. Let's behave ourselves. Let's behave ourselves. So mental health is a tricky thing, right? Because I mean, I was talking to someone today, someone from KD, and I was like, what's up? How you day? I thought, yeah, right, sure. And we're talking about how we are now in a time where we feel like we're not doing enough, no matter how much we are doing. I know not feeling productive actually affects your own productivity.
Yeah.
Even though you may be doing stuff big, I just feel like it has been this constant battle of yes, I'm trying to catch up with deadlines, but also feel like you're not doing enough, and it's terrible. And I don't even know. Like right now, I think my own mental health is basically slowly taking its own dip because even my sleeping pattern is stopped, right? It is messed up. I can't sleep for 5 years. I just like try to get as much work as I can as possible. Do what I can also during the day. But man, I don't know. Personally, right now, I don't know. One thing I've told myself is when I get back to Nigeria, I'm trying to therapy. I'm going to do it.
Which time
I
you
tell
come
you
back?
reason about what's going on. Huh?
So when are you coming back?
As soon as they open the airport.
Okay.
I saw a memo that said if you want to come back, you should pay 300k.
Madu.
I'll not get 300k to pay them. Maybe I paid for flight tickets, return tickets. They should don't stress me.
That they will bill you for
I
staying
feel
in the clinic and some
doing self therapy for myself. I feel a way to improve someone mental health for based on maybe our creative space is to find a way to strike a healthy balance between our work, although we love it, and then our life itself. And try not to be too hard on ourselves. I never thought I'd be the person reading.
Leslie, well done.
I never thought I'd be the person reading motivational books, but I find myself reading a lot of books to, I'm talking about stuff like that. How you should not be too hard on yourself, how you shouldn't let things that are out of your control determine your mood state. I don't know, Sha. I don't know. It's a whole lot of figure. How do you guys cope with yours?
Me? Moody, you know how I cope with mine. I'm not sure it's something I want to see online. That's what I will say. I smoke. Apparently, I set trees on fire. Let's just put it that way. I set trees on fire, and it's a lovely slide. Just have you ever seen something burn, and there's this sense of exhilaration. You feel nice, you feel collected, you feel calm.
Yeah, so I understand that, right? But I still feel it's a temporary fix. Like it's not temporary. It's not so it's so temporary that it's a few hours. You get this max to like 8 hours that you are like elevated and stuff. But
8 hours? Why would you want to be elevated for 8 hours when you're not chasing demons? Calm down.
You never meet guys.
No, I've met guys. I'm just saying because the one and only time I was ever elevated for 8 hours, it was a bad trip, and I was paranoid. I thought I was going.
Yeah.
I was going. It was a very very bad trip, and it's not something I'm in a hurry to do again. I probably
Yeah, but back the point is like it's temporary. Like what's a more permanent fix? What's that thing that you know that for a few months you could get going?
I don't think there's a permanent fix, especially in this generation, because you are.
I don't know. It's why I feel religion plays a great role in being a coping mechanism for a lot of us. If we're being honest with ourselves,
What religion?
it's why I feel religion plays a great role in being.
Religion should, but me personally, I have a very how do I put it now? I have a I have an interesting relationship with religion. I believe the message. I don't believe the people.
Yeah, but the people is not. I understand that. I'm about to say the people is not what matters, but then again, the whole thing of fellowship and brethren and people it's important. But I mean, sometimes I wish there was just a way to say, you know what, this is my mental state and stress. Let us hand it over to a higher power, and it just works like that.
Yeah. So let me take a comment from NS. NS says, what works for him is he goes to gyms and he has like a variety of hobbies. He says the permanent fix is a lifestyle change.
What does that mean?
Hmm.
So we have to evaluate.
Ernest, you have to explain more about that. What does that mean? What does lifestyle change mean? Because okay, so as a creative now, or let's just say as someone who designs generally, my lifestyle is pretty much muted. I don't really go out much. I have, besides work, my physical association with people is very, very limited. And it's more around people who are within my proximity than, far away people. You understand? I am an introvert by nature. So I now have to
Introvert.
introvert. I'm an introvert.
Okay.
So I have to recharge before. It's funny how it works. Like I have to recharge before saying that okay, I'm in the exactly I'm in the right frame of mind to interact with other people. And there's sometimes whereby I'll be so mentally drained and having to interact with people becomes like, very, 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 very stressful. So do I have do I have
That's why I don't. That's why Daddy Chukuka, welcome.
designer? Hey.
Shaiwan, they helped me for copywriting of one album I designed last night. That's the truth.
You see?
Your call to action button needs to be edited and be more intuitive. I say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You won't ask me for live TV.
So so the lifestyle change is confusing because is the problem not our lifestyle? I think part of our mental health issues stem from our lifestyle, us not liking it and saying I'm not saying, but I don't think it's something you just get up and say you want. What are the steps? What do you want to do? I feel the person should be able to throw more light on what he or she means.
Anyway, so what NS is actually telling us more. I think he's also said he was also talking about so things like sleep, work life balance, going on regular work, talking to friends and families. Well, I think those are those things that we normally incorporate into our daily lives because okay, so I talk to as many people. I talk to my friends, people that I consider very, very close to me. I talk to my friends and most of the time it's just mostly vibing and then, trying to push ourselves to, hang in there and sometimes just share stories and trying not to give up, you get. So I think going for walks, I'm not really that much of an outside person there. I try as much as I can to exercise as frequently as possible. It's hard, but I try. It's not
Yeah,
showing at the
you just
moment.
try. I don't see nothing in that show. But
Hmm?
My guy said, "It's not true. We didn't even say anything. Mind the judge.
No,
Said we
my
did not say anything. Mind the judge.
it's not showing. I will keep trying.
Try one.
Eh?
after exercise,
How do you handle your own should I say mental health crisis or mental breakdowns, occasional mental breakdowns that comes with being a human? That's a creative because it's not just us. Everybody goes through it. So how do you handle it? How do you handle yours? What do you think it stems from?
How do you cope?
Sleep,
Sleep.
music,
No, so
movie, cartoon, Tom
Mudia,
and
Mudia,
Jerry.
Mudia, I was about saying that what I do is I get elevated, and then from there I don't eat and sleep.
I mean, I
So
used
you
to
know my,
get
you
tired.
know my, you know my problem. You know my problem. When I'm not working, every other second spent not working is video recruits that should be working. It makes no
Guy, exactly. The more you don't work, the more you're thinking of the work you're
every
supposed to be
other
working.
second spent not working, just video recruits like you should be working. You should be working. Or you should be reading. Or you have a deadline for this book. You get like it's just guilt, like the constant need to be productive. Like I watch
Um,
Netflix, I watch
I,
movies, but I don't even
yeah,
enjoy it anymore. Like there's enjoying a movie because you are relaxed. Like actually enjoying the movie, right? But you're enjoying the movie and you're thinking of a few more flows to finish up. I think later this sleep. I wish I could sleep. I wish I could sleep on demand, right? Maybe that would be easier because that's the only time where you don't feel maybe you
Sleep
can
as a service.
sleep.
I was about to say you sleep sleep.
It's annoying.
And you can rent whatever sleeping position you like. Don't worry, we'll get there. Eventually.
SASS, sleep as a service.
That's SaaS now. Sleep as a
I would
service.
totally pay for that because right now I know they even sleep.
Now, why are the laugh when you talk sleep? Me and you be my partner. In sleep. Like, she want to sleep. She want to
No,
do two
chill.
days.
Wait.
Mm.
Like, so it depends, right? If I am actually mentally down or something, I sleep, right? I like
Yeah.
sleep a lot. I'm even shocked that I have not been sleeping that much, like for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so. But then if I'm really
I
mentally
think why
stressed
I
or
don't
down, I sleep
continue.
and cook. I just make up my
Um,
mind to cook something to eat.
yeah.
So I can cook like 2 or 3 things at once. That way, I just get lost in cooking, and before you know, time has gone, and you're more relaxed, and
No, I
you can
think
enjoy
for
your
me,
food.
it's more like
It's
what
paid enough.
Mudia said. The more you don't do work, the more you think about the work. Like you now try to cook to take your mind off it. But as you're cooking, and I'm like, so instead of me to just cook indomie and just eat, I'm cooking rice and spaghetti or rice and beans. You take more time.
Yeah, so if you look
You
at
take
it
more
that way,
time.
but I mean, at some point, guy, you cannot come and kill yourself, right? Uh,
As in last,
you
your
cannot
body
come
will
and kill
tell you
yourself,
that.
you know.
So what one of the, from most of my reading, what I've seen that may work, I'm going to give feedback by the time I've tried it is kind of something called a box scheduling. So it's not like it because let's admit it, those things never really work. It's more of a time slot scheduling of what you want to achieve. Let's say, okay, these are the two things I want to achieve today, and find how you could box them into your schedule, and then also the relaxation part, right? So you can say, oh, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. into the Twitter, social media, and then when you are there, you know that that's what you're supposed to be doing. In fact, if you are doing social media and watching a movie, that means you're distracting yourself on social media. Things like that. I don't know how that may work. Well, I'm going to give
Oh,
it a stab.
oh, well, that thing sounds like rumor and gossip. Oh.
What's your problem, guy? What's your problem? What's your gossip? No faith. No faith in this.
I think for me, like no matter the amount of time I walk, I know that my body actually just shuts down at a point. So, like if I walk to like 1, 2, guy, I'm sleeping off. I can't even sustain 2 o'clock. I can't even sustain past 2. I'm sleeping. Either I don't sleep or I force myself not to sleep, and I'm not doing anything.
Boy.
Apart from that, guys, my body is off. If I'm awake, it's just my eyes that is open.
You can't get the design or code something we not follow.
As the other day, I was trying to implement one toggle feature with JavaScript, and guy, I was on it for like almost 4 hours, and I was still getting the same stupid error. Yeah, I just went to sleep. I woke up around past 4 in the morning, and guy, in 10 minutes I got it. Like 10 minutes, and I was like, can you imagine the rubbish? In 10 minutes, I got the error. Meanwhile, I've been doing it for the past 4 hours before I slept. So sometimes for me, I've just seen that at a point in time, my body will just tell me that, see, guy, better stop this work. If not, nothing else is coming.
Like, it's time. Just.
And I don't do well with afternoon sleeps. I don't have to sleep in the afternoon. I don't know how to do that thing. I think
can't
stress.
sleep in the afternoon.
I don't know. I've tried.
I do my best not to.
I cannot.
If I sleep in the afternoon, it's over for me.
If I sleep in the afternoon, actually, I will not sleep at night, and I do not like that. So that's like all the more reason why.
I don't even have to. Yeah, I would lie down on the bed for hours, and my eyes are still open.
That's how I remembered. I was trying to do 2 things, like design to particular extent, right? And then there was a routine that I knew that if I sleep by 5 a.m., which is like when my body starts saying, okay, more to go bed. If I sleep by 5 a.m., I will miss the meeting. Like I wake up in the evening because sometimes my body just knocks out. So, all right, time to stay awake. 9. So 9 a.m. here is 8 a.m. Nigerian time, right?
Yeah.
Never start. Guy, 10. What will happen? 11. People that I have to do the meeting with were not available. Guy, I was doing the meeting and I was sleeping. For the life of me, I can't remember what I said. I started, they said, oh, good. Then I said, okay, I'll need this, and this. As I covered the laptop, that was the last thing.
It will be. My man shut down. He's not doing again.
Yeah, I shut down. No. It was crazy. And it's scary when you start looking at all the research and stuff that says bad sleeping pattern contributes to your mental health issues, blah blah blah. You don't the one that say man will kill you. You not get money. You get depressed. You dey make money. You depressed. What's going on? I don't understand. It's just tiresome. I'm not sure.
I think apart from even the part of sleep when it comes to your mental health, there's also the part of you being fine in your mind. So there are a couple of times I used to feel this imposter syndrome. Like I know everybody feels it, but yeah, sometimes it actually
feel it strongly as I do.
Yeah, sometimes it feels worse at other times.
I don't know. I don't feel it anymore. I've embraced it as the scam that I am.
You know,
just embrace it.
Like,
yes, feeling like that. Just embrace it that you should be scam. While I'm not there. You want to carry to prison for carry on. Like I don't think I'm one with the feeling imposter syndrome again.
So like sometimes it actually eats you bad, and then sometimes it's just like you just brush it off, and then sometimes you actually try to brush it off and it's still there. And I've seen that one thing actually keeps it actually waves it off for me is actually looking at the work I've put in before and trying to see some of the reviews I've gotten on it.
Yep.
I I've been trying. So like there was a time I was actually feeling so bad that God, what do I know? And I'll be claiming product designer. That what am I designing? Facebook,
Oh boy,
Facebook,
see,
all certified.
as long as people are paying you to do stuff, as long as they're providing value, right?
Yeah, you are good.
I think you're good. So
Yeah.
if
So
someone
I,
like let's
I
say
used to go back.
feeling imposter syndrome, I go on as you say in the lie because I mean there's a 45% chance that I'm using a product you have designed. What is the imposter inside there? Do you get? It make no sense. So you don't even get right, Leslie. You don't get right.
Who me?
You don't get right.
You know, so
Eh?
wait. You're saying I don't have right to feel imposter syndrome.
You don't get right.
His own imposter syndrome again, not your own. No.
I say you don't get right now.
Why? Explain.
Remember the day you said there's a 45% chance that we may be using a product you have designed. How can you feel imposter syndrome anymore? How? How? People they struggle, make their design go to production, then you talk say the film imposter syndrome. Now what for you? No, that piss me off.
No, you do have it again.
Yeah,
I promise. Again.
Charles did a really good meeting on how to cope with imposter syndrome and things to put in perspective. I think as soon as Kai releases those videos, it should be good for people to watch it also.
Yes.
It's pretty good. But
Like
last,
you
Shago.
said, as far as somebody finds value in what you do, and you actually know what you do, you're saying that you just have to get better.
Sure. I mean, every day I open the app that I designed for my first 6 figures. I'm like, man, you have mine though. But then
I don't say you get married. Jesus.
I know that. So Daniel Bayomi will tell me to take that out of my portfolio. That nobody cares about my success story, about my humble story. But for some reason, that project keeps me grounded. I'm like, come. If at this point we end, that means you just have to keep getting better. Because you look at like other works that are really crazy and like, man, I want to do this. And then sometimes I look at like some replications, try to figure out how they do stuff, right? So that means I can just keep getting better. Ask Shaiwan. Shaiwan tell me something. I go say, when you read and when you see him, Shaiwan says utilize knowledge. But bros, now the little you get.
It is what it is, man.
You have to just keep like pushing yourself out there. I feel that's a good way to it. Just bury yourself in knowledge and trying to do stuff. And that's it. I think Shawan is muted.
No, it's not muted. It's just his video that is off.
Oh.
I don't.
What is this red? Why is this red till people post this thing? Now network bar, now network not good.
And
Yeah.
So today was rubbish the match.
Yeah, you soon come Nigeria. You soon come back to Nigeria.
No, leave her. You will write to the president of that country. They will deport you. What's that?
One thing I've kept money aside for, is the long term. Like you don't understand. I've kept money aside for
Nigeria. You have subscription plans, and all of them will still fail one day.
I swear, me and you quarrel with the drag game.
No, like, yeah, I get SpectraNet, I get Airtel, but see, on the day they won't fuck up, you gonna say nothing. It's not just work. Not like SpectraNet and Airtel is the best in my area, and guy, there are some days my SpectraNet is gonna go hit 200 KB per second.
See, let me explain.
But by the time you open Netflix, oh Lord.
The way network is fast here sometimes, like I'm getting used to it, right? It's constant and fast, but like 3 weeks, I don't say download anything. That kind of fear. Just download anything. But now I want to delete this on my laptop. Oh, if I need it again, I can download it. Do you get? It's unlimited. It's fast. It's not
Balling.
And now I can invest in cloud storage, upload on my stuff. Do you get? Nothing like Nothing like, oh, I lost my file. I'm not losing nothing, man. Everything. It's just sad, no, it's sad. It's just expensive and unreliable in Nigeria. When we
We
come
reach
home,
there
so
one day. I mean,
anyhow, guys, I have to go now. I have some other stuff to prepare for, and I have to finish some maps and be flow this thing today. I will also have to send to Shaiwan. Shaiwan, I don't think you can escape. Oh,
no one
I see
already
you can hear
escape
me.
already. You know there.
You can get the link. You can get the link for your inbox. My mirror link. You can get them. All right, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Man, thanks for popping by.
All right, now, cheers.
So,
Mhm.
our mental health.
Mental health. That's the issue of mental health and how we can even deal with it. So let's even talk. Let's even talk a little bit more beyond uh, work related
Yeah.
stressors. Sh- let's go beyond work related stressors because I mean clearly work comes with its own territory of stress. What about family stressors? What about interpersonal stressors? People that exist in your life to give you wahala, or people that are always creating situations or putting you
Well, you
in
shouldn't be
situations
fucking
that
them.
are toxic
Yeah.
to your well-being, or, or they are making unreasonable demands of
Well, see, you go shoot them the fucking door, man. They should get the fuck out of your life, man. Me, anybody, nobody. I'm serious.
you.
Like, mm,
And,
like you
and
know,
a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people actually have that mental fortitude to even like keep people out,
yeah,
especially a place like Africa where it's very cultural, where you have to respect your elders or you have to respect family, or maybe the person has an inexplicable hold on you, or you have given that person so much precedence. You know that thing where they say you make someone a priority and the person sees you as an option. You know, that kind of narrative or that kind of situation. I was in something similar years ago and it did not pan out. I put someone on I placed someone's entire existence over mine, and that was wrong. And I was disappointed when the person didn't want to reciprocate the same or didn't want to, you know, didn't want to apply the same amount of energy. And you eventually come to terms with the fact that that is actually normal. A lot of people will not give you the same energy that you are giving them. That is
yeah.
So it's now up to you to now determine, okay, so you're not matching my energy, then I can scale back and then give you what is due to you, which again is a perfectly normal response. But where the problem now becomes is where the problem now comes up is when they see you scaling down, they now begin to gaslight you.
I think this discussion and stuff like this, apart from you having mind,
Mhm.
and you, I think somehow it's just the fact that people don't like to put themselves first. No offense. Like, however that can sound selfish, however it's self. What am I even saying? I mean, it can sound selfish, but people don't put themselves first.
Yeah,
People don't put themselves first, and it's really, really, really bad. So it starts from the time when they share food, when they ask to share food in the house from the pot, and you give everybody the biggest, but you take the smallest because you don't want to feel cheated. Like, and have or you're forming humble. You still share the food. You share food inside plates. You know, say, hey, I don't have to share. I'm gonna keep. So I think somehow, some people don't actually favor themselves. Like, even if you want to take it to the religious part that says, love your neighbor as thyself, as yourself.
love yourself first.
Yes, like
Yeah.
as
Love
yourself.
you can then talk about loving your neighbor and doing whatnot.
So many people are even getting that commandments wrong. They are loving other people are not loving themselves. That is even I don't even want to say that is a sin in his own self, but you're not even following the full instruction. Love your neighbor as yourself. You're loving your neighbor more than yourself. Are you following the instruction? But but the truth is, like you said, because of the kind of culture we've grown up in and the kind of environment we've grown up to
Yeah.
live in, that has really affected the way we treat ourselves as against other people. And it actually really takes a lot of mind and emotional intelligence to be able to tell people to get the fuck out of your life. And it actually takes a lot to tell people to get the fuck out. It's very, very fucking difficult. But the truth is here, at a point and you say you're gonna say, oh, this person won't stress my life.
I think the word is the emotional intelligence. I mean, to be able to at least consider yourself guilt free. You know, and some people that to be able to say, okay, I need to do this for myself, and don't feel guilty for doing that, for taking that decision, and say, okay, I matter as well. Me too, I matter. You get, and then do it guilt free. That is really the problem most times. That
Yes,
guilt is
people
what.
do that. They say, "Oh no, I can't buy it because if I buy it now, my friend will not be feeling sad." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
Know
yeah,
that you
yeah.
feel for yourself, and you're telling me you can't buy it because your friend will feel sad. I don't understand. Your friend does not like your progress. Well, I think it's actually like some people just need to actually just know how to actually care for themselves. Like I really love the fact that nowadays so many people are carrying the word self love everywhere. And the people, so many people are just saying that word everywhere. Self love. But the truth is, a lot of people don't know how to care for themselves, and that is where this problem starts from. You don't know how to care for yourself. So like even affects your mental health at the end of the day, you can't put yourself first. You can't seem to think about yourself and think about what is best for you as opposed to thinking about what is good for other people. You're just there carrying other people's matter in your head without even thinking of what will work for you first. Which I think it actually takes a lot of mind, mind confidence, um, emotional intelligence to actually be able to say no in so many cases and tell somebody that okay, I think this is back to the line is drawn. Hello? Okay, so ah
Yeah. See, yeah. Hello.
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, oh my.
What happened? Sorry, I just stepped off for a bit. So.
Yeah, no, you don't come back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Went to go and arrange.
Alpha. They don't send any money.
I don't wait.
They don't send any money.
Find them by make peace, train, I beg.
Okay, Shaiwan.
Shy one, convict music.
People of God. Sorry, I ran out of data.
Ah, man.
What's happening now?
Guys, spend this money, buy MTN iNet. I heard it's good in Lagos.
Which good in Lagos? Wait, then say they last more than 2 hours. No, the flight, no day. See,
I don't
normal service providers they work for me. Like I've not had to use any other ISP aside MTN and Airtel
you
in
use
like
MTN.
forever. I dey use MTN like
No, I need
steady.
to use
The only problem is
MTN.
that they chop me, but I mean they are the only trusted people.
If they chop you and
Now
they
only
give you
them I
service, it's good now. And
see.
if you
I
dey
know
work
you
and they
complain.
chop
I
you,
say
oh
they
no, they
work.
do are free.
I'm good. I'm
But
good.
MTN they work on my side, man. It's trash.
Guy,
I just think
I download 1 gig in less than 40 minutes. in my house
40.
with MTN. Less than 30 minutes.
30.
Okay, 30 minutes. Let's say 30 minutes. Yeah.
Imagine. Okay. I used to download it
I
like 10 minutes.
downloaded 10 minutes.
Yeah, with Spectranet. Then Airtel
Okay.
maybe like 8 or 7. Airtel is way
But
faster than
guy, see,
Spectranet.
at least this one is
Unless
it's
on good days,
convenient. Like,
on some bad
it's
days,
convenient.
so they don't go do anything.
And I don't want plenty load. All those guys when they use all those ISPs, they always carry plenty load. Only you go carry phone, carry ISP, carry laptop, carry waiting happen. It's carry
I don't
power
mind
bank.
the router. I have now the
I
small MiFi
like
I get.
what's
I just
happening.
use, I just even replace the battery of the MiFi, so it lasts for about 8 hours now.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
The only reason why I would get an ISP is if I have someone staying with me in the house that consumes as much data as I do.
Yeah.
And maybe are they forced to share data with the person? Because the way I they consume data, but here they catch me.
I see my mom see the one day they complain on stay. She do 750 MB, say it finish in 2 weeks. I'm like, what the fuck?
750 MB finished in 2 weeks. Wow. What
How?
if
Wait,
you,
I'm like,
what if you do with internet?
I'm telling you, I'm like,
Like,
can you imagine? And they do,
I know
I
what
do
you
80 gig, and they always take care on top Netflix. Make I just make the money, make the data no go on top film, and make work no come dey dey.
but even if they watch Netflix, guy, you don't finish 750 in one
No,
month now.
750
Oh,
MB
750 MB.
in 2 weeks. Eh, but me.
It's
like you know those streams of text in the Matrix, yeah?
750 MB in 2 weeks.
That's like
Guy,
I
I
said,
can finish that in less than
what I would say.
wow.
So there's one I can use in 30 something
I
minutes.
don't
That's serious. So.
If you even does, if you enter Dribble or Behance,
if
check
if
like
if
hotel project, guy,
750 gets to
then
my
you don't go.
I really need to think about what to do with it before to finish. Just by thinking about it, it will finish.
But
Oh,
sometimes you enter Dribble before you know, you go just say that just dey go.
Don't
Dribble
really,
and I tell you, before you know they do open a new tab, open a new tab, open a new tab, scroll up, open a new tab.
for those sites they
71.
suck data. Jesus.
Woo, good. Oh,
Those sites
So
they suck data.
this is the first time Shawan is giving us video.
No,
no,
it's not the first. It's
like,
not the first time.
Shawana,
Eh,
you said now. What's this?
It's not the
ah,
first time.
what I think
No,
Shawan
I think in the last two calls or two meetings, I'm not giving video. That's why.
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah, so that's understandable. That's understandable. So I think this will probably be like the last question I will ask before we even call it today. I think we've done our 2 hours,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
we've done our 2 hours, and I think it only makes sense that we it's a day. So, Sharon,
Yeah.
besides work stress and besides that one time where it became where your status as a citizen changed, temporarily. Like what other stressors have you encountered? Like where else have you encountered stress?
In terms of work.
No, not necessarily work. Like what I'm always saying, like definitely work. There's always going to be stress at work. In Nigeria on its own is a kind of stress. Living
Yeah.
in Nigeria is its own type of stress. But there are certainly other places where you've encountered stress or where you've been subjected to immense pressure, either when it comes to interpersonal relationships or family relationships or situations you found yourself in. What tell us the story basically. Do not mention
Uh,
do not mention that one time.
no. Aside that one time. Uh, let's see. So of recent, honestly, it's okay. So the one time I encountered like very serious stress.
Mhm.
It might not be stressful to you people, but it was stress to me was a few hours to my birthday also. I don't know if you remembered where I tweeted about having women issues and she wasn't
Ah,
even my
yeah.
girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That particular lady stressed me out because I think she had something to say or she wanted me to say something and she was making it extremely difficult for me to understand what was going on or what the conversation was about. So that was
Yeah.
stressful for me because I was working and on the call, and frankly, I did not need that extra emotional blackmail or wahala. Right? If you have something to say, you would have just come out and say it. And that conversation, went on for like about a week. Um, Constant, this. How do I explain it? Just emotional stress. Sha. Like if you have something to say, come out and say, it, right? Let's know
You
what's
don't need to
happening.
be shy about it. Yeah.
Because I honestly do not know what you want me to say or what you're about. Like I was trying to understand, but she was making it difficult. So at one point, I just stopped picking her calls, and I got tired and I stopped picking the calls. So I think that is aside work stressful, and that shit stresses me out. Like on a general note, I mean, if don't make it, I'm not a mind reader, right? And don't waste my time unnecessarily. If you have something to say, just come out and say, we are both adults, we crash it out and move on with our lives. But where you want to like small picking, the form say I sabi, I no want to talk. How? Yes, that I know like I don't like that kind of stress. Yeah, so I think that is I think another stress I've had is relating to business. So the hotel is currently like not operating, and I know that when
Yeah.
time comes to pay tax and rent and all that, they will not listen to the fact that it was locked down because of
Yeah.
Corona.
Yeah.
They want their money.
Yeah.
So that one alone, thinking about it, it stress me out because it means that you have to look for money somewhere else to make up
Push
for
that profit.
the one that you've lost over this period. So that one they worry me.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think that's it. Aside that, I generally don't think I give room for any other outside stress to disturb me because I they mostly indoors. Like I haven't been outside a papa, for instance, since the initial, lockdown where everybody panic shopped and all that. I haven't been outside a papa, and I haven't been outside my streets in a while. I just went out to get card to load my phone. I haven't done that in a while, and people were shocked that I was even in the neighborhood. And so that's to tell you, like, I'm always inside the house. No stress. Stress.
Okay. So how do we manage stress? How do we manage? How do we manage? I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but that's stress. Because I'm looking for like another word to call it. But how do we manage these situations so that they don't impact our mental health? So, this is just a closing line, and I want everyone to just, drop their tips. How do we manage these things so that we don't have so much of an impact on our individual mental health?
Um, so for me, honestly, the way I handle mine, I just, I just lock it out. Like, so if it is not important or if I don't feel it has a direct effect on me in terms of maybe extra workload or something. So for example, currently the only thing giving me headache is the fact that I have to source some money somewhere and make up for some of the bills that I have to pay for the business, right? So
Yeah.
I I I know that this means that I have to maybe take on more side gigs, right? Um, so that stress of, oh shit, I'm going to be working maybe 3, 4 projects, at the same time the three side gigs, and then there's office work, and then that means that I don't get enough sleep, I don't get enough me time, and all that, right? But aside that, generally I don't really let stuff get to me. I just try to. But if you know important, you know important. I cannot come and kill myself. You should just pack well. So like the lady, for instance, I just stopped picking her calls and I just
As
took her
the
out of my
king.
mind. So I called her. I called her on Sunday. Actually, I called her on Sunday. I was more relaxed on Sunday, so I called her and I told her that, oh, this is the reason why I did not pick your call. I didn't like the way the conversation was going, and it was distracting me from work and all that. So that was why I stopped picking your calls.
What was the
Do you want
reaction?
to talk about it? She said no, she doesn't want to talk about it. I said, okay,
Okay,
no,
all right.
that's
All
fine.
right.
Let's
Move
move on. Let's move
on.
on. Right? So,
Nothing
but
gained.
I think, yeah. So for me, that is, I'm not, I don't engage so much in fun activities. So I kind of just learned to shut out anything that would stress me unnecessarily. So yeah, I don't depend on, say, drinks, for example, to feel relaxed. I don't. I don't drink. Right. I don't depend on maybe too much food. I don't stress eat. Um, like I'm just there. I don't party. I don't club. I don't basically do anything that way. So I just basically just stay in the house. Maybe music.
After the
Uh,
lockdown, you're gonna have to do something about that, right?
music, movie.
Ah,
Even the movie
I have
itself these
made it
days.
a mission to ensure that we do something about that. Because there's no way. Like,
Ah,
okay. And I want you to think about this very, very critically. How can you come out on the streets, in these streets, both Twitter and otherwise, beat your chest and say you are a convict designer, convict designer, and then you are not on the streets, you are not turning up and down. What kind of convict designer are
That's
you?
what you did, guy.
What is going on here?
uh, yeah, I don't know. Calm convict designer. I guess I'm trying to change the narrative of convict. We can be cool. You don't have to be rough, right? We can be
Can
like
you
Mm.
commit to your
you
Yeah,
can be
well,
a convict and
that
say
is what you think, yeah. That is what you think, yeah. That is not what I think. What I think is that right after this drop down, after this lockdown, CGI are going to come together. We are going to get wasted. There will be lots of partying, there will be lots of drinking, and
but
every
this thing happened recently now. TGIF Pixel now. What happened in that one?
the last one, I didn't go for the last one, and the last one was like well over almost 2 months ago.
it was in
So
December now. Oh, okay. You mean
the
normal
last training that we had,
the last one? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was like 2 months or 3 months ago. We didn't even
yeah,
spend time there. We just had oh yeah, we spent time. We sent Chidima off. Then we celebrated Jeff's birthday. Yeah, I think we spent time there. That they gave me one nonsense mojito for 4K, and I don't
man.
enjoy it. I won't cry.
Nobody knows.
4K. See, I saw the price list. It was 1.5, and I was like, okay. I had mojito um at Retro's Lounge in December, and it
Yeah,
was really nice. I had like 4 or 5 of that thing. When we had TGI Pixels in December, so I was like, okay, this makes sense. 1.5. No, I don't calculate my pocket. My budget was 20K for that night, and then they now brought it. It was tasteless. It wasn't like I remembered. And they now brought the bill. I now saw 4K. I was looking
can't
at
be
the
my
lady. For how? I saw 1.5. Why is it 4K? She said because dollar increased. And I'm like, how much the dollar increase
guy.
to?
Wow, like the blood
Why?
moving just
Yeah,
like,
that was more than 100% increase. Like, why?
Guy, the way some people are increasing their thing and blaming it on dollar.
And I was pissed. But then I enjoyed the pepper soup I had. fish pepper soup. So that made up for it. But guy, fish pepper soup 7K. It is well.
You see, why I said Lagos people are balling.
It is well.
After you be saying
Volley,
Abuja is expensive.
volley. No, no. So actually, I was like, oh, 7K. This is a lot for like fish. Then they now told me that okay, that I should
You kind
just
of
pay.
fish.
I think it was catfish.
That's
But guy, when the fish
like
came,
that's
actually,
like spacing like paper.
but it's too much. 7K was a lot, right? But I mean, the fish was a lot. It was plenty. I couldn't finish it alone. I had to share
I
it at
need
the mother.
catfish.
It had fish and yam, fish pepper soup and yam, boiled yam. So it was really, really nice. But 7K, making a fear God now. If I won't cook that in for house, how much it will cost? When I fear God, so now the mojito pain me, sha, no be the fish. The mojito pain me 4K. I didn't even drink that thing. I was pissed. Then bottle water was like 200 naira, be 300 naira. That's small next to bottle water.
I went to a place one day and they charged me 400 to that for that thing. And they said,
Serious now. Saying our VAT, then they add VAT and some other thing on top. So we those guys, right? They put all the tax on the customers. Basically, that is why those things are high that way. They put all the tax
they don't
on.
how many of them actually really calculate the tax like that?
Well, I can't
Most
go
a
into
couple of them
details
just
because
write
this is
down,
live TV.
right?
Like we are live, so I can't
I think
go
yeah,
make EFCC or FIRS know for here this one now. Come find me for like. So I let me behave myself. But at the end of the day, you're in it to make money. So I don't blame them. And honestly, the tax is crazy because they don't even tax you by how your business is performing anymore. They tax you by your location, your business location. So if you're in VI is a class A area, meaning that they have like one of the highest um, tax rates in Lagos. Same thing with Apapa, right? So it doesn't matter whether you sell or not. In as much as you are in that area, you have to pay the tax because they just sit in their house, in their office, and they calculate. They do what they call best of judgment. Best of judgment is a guy will sit down in his office. You say, "What's the name of this business?" They tell him, "Where's the location?" He say, "Lucky." Okay. And we see the last maybe 6 months or maybe 1 year of their payment. And he says, okay, give them 23 million for the year, stuff like that. So at the end of the day, you find out that man, it is just crazy. There are some places in this Lagos that they know they even bother to pay tax. But some places, the tax they will give you. Hey, guy, if you go rob, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Leslie, you're mute.
When did that even happen? I didn't know.
So when I see those
Anyway,
prices, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. And most of them, people no go agree say they know they make money. You understand? It's possible that the business is not doing well. But because of where it is located and maybe how furnished it is and all that, the government guys they no go agree.
they'll just
And you have to pay because if you don't pay, they'll come lock your business. So at the end of the day, someone needs to carry that whole load, you understand? And it falls down to the customers. It's a ripple effect thing, right? And we have to pay for it. Imagine one time where they were saying they were going to increase VAT, and when they
yeah.
asked, the man said it's because we like to enjoy. If we don't like to enjoy, then we shouldn't bother about like we like to go to those places to enjoy. So we should be
Wow.
willing to pay for the enjoyment. So you can imagine that kind of statement from somebody
Like that
in
that
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 kind of
that
office.
logic is apparently infallible.
That's rubbish.
You cannot that logic. Jesus.
That's that's rubbish.
Okay.
That is rubbish.
Who else? Any other person wants to any golden nugget before we call this a day? It's 2:30. Great.
uh,
Hmm? I said, do you have like any golden nuggets to tell us before we call it a day?
no golden nugget. Just just try as much as possible to find what works for you to relieve your stress. Personally,
Mm.
I don't think I've been stressed that much of late since I since this lockdown all started. I don't think I've been really stressed like that. But
Mm.
whenever there is a traces of or trace of stress, I found that doing something fun that I don't really consider as work actually relax and take my mind off stress. Like recently, I've been doing some green screen play, been playing with green screen animation and kind of
What?
takes. I've been playing with green screen and animations after effects.
Oh,
So when I'm doing that, kind of takes me away from work as usual.
that's good. That's really good.
Yeah. So basically, just find that thing that you can do that won't be work like
But
that.
you can actually still have like work and still release stress. So like something I did recently, right? I had some user interviews and I made sure that it was with friends. So it was more of an informal interview where we like just talked. Like I
Just
still asked you the questions, right? But there was like fun, exchange conversation. So it was like work, but it was also like fun and relaxing and just taking time off, right? And connecting with your friends or colleagues. You know, it wasn't even like office work, personal project, something. So I think
Yeah,
another way.
I guess come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
well, may as well just call it today.
Yep.
All right. Simon, Shaiwan, Mudia, Gift, thank you all for coming for this week's own. I hope that we'll see each other again next week. Stay strong. Thanks to everyone who tuned in to watch us talk and like vibe and share experiences and stuff like that. So hopefully, I really, really hope that you know, this lockdown passes away. I really don't know what to. I really will hope that the lockdown just like it stops and then things improve and then we can really come out and then we can see each other and hang out and have human stuff. Well, thank you all for coming. God bless you all, and I will be seeing you guys next week. Be good, wash your hands, and yes,
And eat good food.
yeah, they good food.
Yeah, brother. I make money.
I make money while
You
Yeah.
at it.
guys have good food recently. I think I should share with you.
Eh?
Oh.